Welcome back to another edition of the Bonus Bomb with Sai Gon John on Octane Infinity TV. This is the last of the playoff preview series in the NBA, the 4's versus 5's. Let's start with the 4-5 matchup in the Western Conference between two teams that have an identical 53-29 record. The Denver Nuggets will have the home court advantage over the Utah Jazz. The Jazz have dropped 3 of the 4 games against the Nuggets this year. And I want to say, I didn't think Utah would win 50 games this year, but they've been impressive. I cannot be surprised by their results because this team is led by Hall of Fame coach Jerry Sloan, who has the team running like a well-oiled machine. I've never been a Utah Jazz fan, but the fact is they are a complete team that plays well both offensively and defensively. And I do mean a complete team. They get high percentage shots because of guys like Carlos Boozer, Paul Millsap, and Andre Kirilenko. they all take it strong to the basket, and just when you think you can stop them on their inside game, they get sensational perimeter shooting out of their sharpshooters Wesley Matthews, Kyle Korver, and even Mehmet Okur. Let's not forget the man who quarterbacks this team, Darren Williams. He's been absolutely sensational. He's one of the stronger, quicker, smarter, more efficient point guards in the league this year. This team is solid. One of the few teams that averages more than 100 points and holds their opponents below 100 points on a nightly basis. Let's talk about the Nuggets now, though. They are led by their all-stars, Carmelo Anthony and Chauncey Billups. They both, Anthony's had a career year this year. He's been really impressive. Like Utah, though, Denver's team plays well on both sides of the ball. But if you're a fan of the Nuggets, you're a fan just because these guys can shoot the lights out and they hit big shots right when it counts, especially against the contenders out there in the game. What else about the Nuggets I want to say? These guys are endurance tested. 4 of their 5 starters average more than 33 minutes per night. So, the Nuggets will stifle you on D as well. They got 5 guys who can pick your pocket and intercept passes. For crying out loud, Nene, their starting center, leads the team in steals. He and along with 2 other guys can get you on block shots as well. So they're a very, very impressive team when it comes to defending the paint. I'll tell you guys something. If you catch all 8 NBA playoff series in one night, this matchup would be the main event. I'm gonna say this series goes the distance. George Karl's team is a fierce bunch, and I think they will come out victorious over Utah, beating the Jazz in 7 games. And now for our final matchup in the NBA playoffs. It's the Boston Celtics taking on the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference. The Celtics have been a top 3 team in the East in recent years, but with the emergence of the Atlanta Hawks and injuries plaguing the boys from Beantown, Boston falls to the 4 seed this year. They've been uncharacteristically inconsistent all season, but they're happy that the team will enter this weekend's playoff series fairly healthy. I think everybody is going to be healthy, anybody that matters anyway. Can't say the same, unfortunately, about Miami. Jermaine O'Neal missed the last 2 games with the sprained ankle, and the other 2 starters, Udonis Haslem and Dwayne Wade, sat out the season finale due to general soreness. All 3 guys, again, will be playing the series opener, but you have to wonder just how far they can go when they're not 100%. Now, to be fair, we should say the same for Boston. Every basketball show out there will tell you of the various injuries Paul Pierce has sustained most recently, and he's playing through it all. But I'm not sure I buy any of it. The truth, or the false as I like to call him, has been faking injuries since the 2008 NBA Finals. If he's really hurt, so be it. We know that the three of the Heat starters will be playing through those injuries, and they will be playing hard, and I think that will make the difference. Just like Utah, I've never been a fan of Boston, but I do realize they have a good team. I enjoy rooting against them, but I love Ray Allen, and even though he's making a huge payday in Boston, I still think he deserves better than to be a part of a team that I'm predicting will have a meltdown. Does any of that shock you? I'm predicting the Heat in 6 games. Well, I hope everyone has enjoyed my series of first round matchup previews on Octane Infinity TV. I hope to see you all again soon. This has been the Bonus Bomb. I'm Sai Gon John, the Bomb from Vietnam. Enjoy the 2010 NBA playoffs.